guys, this is a Silver Screen Analysis 2016 Winter Movie Preview. So let's get right into some films coming out this season that look really good. Coming up first, Inferno. You can't go wrong with Tom Hanks, and on the 28th of this month he will conclude his Robert Langdon trilogy based on the Dan Brown novels, and this film should have a deeply woven plot with loads of detail, and it should entertain. There's no doubt Hanks will be excellent as Langdon, and while I did enjoy the first two films, I hope this one maintains that same quality of story, but with maybe a faster pace, a little bit more suspense, but regardless, it should be highly entertaining and a solid third entry in the series. Up next, Live by Night. This one will get a limited release in December before a somewhat wider release in early January, and it looks to have a lot of potential for telling a fascinating time period crime drama. The visual appeal looks more than capable. This trailer gives me a lot of thoughts of The Great Gatsby and The Gangster Squad. The vibe looks really great in this trailer. It looks to have a lot of detailed wardrobes, set pieces, and backdrops, and this film will clearly deliver the needed visuals to pull the viewer into the setting, but as always with films like these, no matter how polished or crisp the direction is, it will all come down to the writing of the script. Bad Santa 2. This sequel is out in theaters on November 23rd, and 13 years have passed since Billy Bob Thornton last donned the Santa Claus uniform, and it will be interesting to see if he can make some crude holiday magic a second time around. Time will tell if the humor will stand up, or if it will simply be more of the same jokes from the first film. Thornton shines in this role to me, and there's nothing but potential for some great comedy here, so it will be interesting to see how this sequel pans out. Why Him? Due out on Christmas Day, this comedy looks hilarious. Both Cranston and Franco are great comedic actors when called on, and I think their differing styles will be great to watch clash in this story. There should be loads of awkward humor in this one, and while it may not look overly ambitious, in the end it will come down to the writing being clever and relatable to make the laughs land enough to make this one a success. I, however, cannot wait to watch this movie and hope it doesn't fall into the blur of other similar films like it, but I do think Cranston and Franco will make the most out of it. Assassin's Creed. Due out December 21st, this movie looks to have more than enough potential to break through that jinx of the terrible video game movie adaptations. With Fassbender and Cotillard in the leads, there should be some compelling characters here, and from what the trailers have shown, the visuals will be something to behold. But if this film can capture the adventurous tone of the popular games, blend it with a complete story people can actually enjoy, with writing that can build compelling characters, this will be a great movie. Hacksaw Ridge. Due out November 4th, this film marks the return of Mel Gibson, the director, in his first outing since Apocalypto. This looks to be an emotionally heavy war drama based on the true story of a man that went to war and saved the lives of many soldiers in combat without ever wielding a weapon. The quality of this film should be high, the violence of war will no doubt be captured, and this could be the performance to kind of rekindle the career of Andrew Garfield. Regardless, this will be a highly emotional time period war drama, and I think this story told from Mel Gibson could surprise many this award season. Jack Reacher, Never Go Back. Due out October 21st, this sequel to the Tom Cruise crime drama will without a doubt showcase a strong performance from Cruise. I'm definitely interested in seeing if this sequel can continue on with another quality crime mystery with many layers and strong character performances. I'm curious if this sequel will also rely on the foundations that made the first film so great, or if they're going to rely on simple action this time around. Cobie Smulders is also making a name for herself right now, and it's going to be fun to see her fill the shoes of a strong female lead in a blockbuster film, and it will be interesting to see her chemistry with Cruise. The Accountant. Due out on October 14th, this variation of a hitman film with Affleck in the lead looks to have some very good potential. The trailer gives just enough information to intrigue but doesn't give too much away. It feels like a film with a darker tone like a John Wick, and Affleck could shine in this role. The cast looks great on paper and could fill this film with many compelling characters, and I'm interested to see what Anna Kendrick can do in a role like this. She has the ability to give a rather common character a unique feel with her delivery, and I'm also looking forward to seeing what she and Affleck can do together. Doctor Strange. In theaters November 4th, the next film in the MCU will be introducing a new character to mainstream audiences, as well as taking a large step into the magical side of the comic book world. Now, the cast is excellent. Cumberbatch in the lead will no doubt bring fresh life to this relatively unknown character, and the supporting cast of Ejiofor, Swinton, and Mickelson should add some depth to the story with their performances. This film will be loaded with CGI, but I'm hoping it won't feel overloaded, but in the end I have no doubt it will deliver a fun-filled adventure. All Eyes on Me. In theaters November 11th, this biography of the great Tupac Shakur will garner a lot of attention after the success of Straight Outta Compton. I'm excited to see what Demetrius Shipp Jr. can do in the lead. This is his first major performance, and he will have some large shoes to fill playing this music and cultural icon. Danai Gurira, known for her role as Michonne in The Walking Dead, will be playing Shakur's mother, and I expect them to deliver some emotionally charged scenes, and I'm hoping the detail in the script is plentiful and sticks to a fact-based storyline. Nocturnal Animals. Due out November 23rd, this thriller has a great cast and an interesting premise for a very good suspenseful film. The script this movie follows looks incredibly compelling, multi-layered, and there should be no shortage of captivating performances. This looks to be a dark, haunting story with underlying emotions, hidden messages, and from what the trailer shows, it will have a very stylish glossing over it. Amy Adams and Jake Gyllenhaal are perfect for a film like this, and I can't wait to see what they do with their roles. Rogue One, a Star Wars story. This first of the Star Wars anthology films comes out December 16th, and I am definitely looking forward to seeing what this script will deliver. It looks like a science fiction war film, and if that turns out to be the case, I have no doubt this movie will be fantastic. The curiosity factor for me is high in this movie, and I'm interested to see what, if any, introductions we may have to some younger versions of familiar characters from the world. This saga of films has worlds of opportunity, and the trailer looks to deliver a compelling story, loads of action with intriguing characters, and I can't wait. Split. Over the years, M. Night Shyamalan has frustrated and captivated us with his films. Much can be said about his movies, but one thing you cannot say is that he doesn't have ambition in creating something different each time. He has an almost visionary level of creativity, and for that I cannot wait to see this movie. It looks eerie, it looks creepy as hell, and with James McAvoy in the lead as this maniac with split personalities, the tension and suspense should be turned up to maximum levels. The Shyamalan twist will be interesting to see, and I hope he delivers it with a strong impact when this film drops January 20th. And the last movie I want to talk about, Arrival. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what this film is going to deliver. I'm also curious if the writing is going to be developed enough to weave a new twist into this tale that we have seen done many times, but I'm expecting the result to be highly entertaining. It will be intriguing to see how Denis Villeneuve will portray an alien arrival on Earth, as well as how he's going to create his semi-apocalyptic result. I do hope this film, though, will rely on pure science fiction in its tone, but with Adams, Renner, and Whitaker teaming up, the charisma and energy these characters may have is endless, and with Villeneuve directing, there is potential for an intriguing, multi-layered story that could engage mainstream viewers as well as fans of the genre by relying on storytelling and not just CGI and monsters. And that's my list, guys. That's my 2016 winter movie preview. Let me know in the comments below any movies that I may have missed or some films that you're looking forward to this season. Thank you so much for watching. As always, guys, I definitely appreciate it. I'm Anthony. This is the Silver Screen Analysis, and I'll catch you guys at the movies.